coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, wanting just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a good morning today. I am having a good morning so far. Uh, it's really fun when you get so much stuff. Like, there was stuff I was sending yesterday to myself, and like, hey, I gotta have this ready for the show, and I need to have this ready for the show. But then, like this morning, it's just the floodgates open. It's like all new stuff. It's like, oh my god, this is great. Uh, so many. We have a mental illness crisis in this country, like badly, badly, and sadly, a lot of these people they're following the what the hell's drama. Um, on both sides, on both sides. Like if you are obsessed with countering what every person says, then you have an issue. Like you have an issue. You like it should just be like, hey, at a certain point, it's like, well, th- I'll just let some of this stuff go, just for my own health. But like the whole thing with paint chips and lips, I've been very vocal. I'm not getting in the middle of that. They're nuts. Like it's not healthy. So yeah, I don't get into the whole thing with the fleas because it's not healthy. It's not. Like, why are you going to, focus on that stuff? It's not gonna do you any good at all. It's just gonna upset you because they're not rational. The fleas are not rational. Lips is not rational. Don't don't focus on the damn thing they said. Just be like, well, they're crazy, and move on. But if you are sitting there and you're like screaming at your computer, like you're doing just what they're doing, exactly what they're doing. But I digress. I gotta welcome everyone in here. Joan, welcome. Good to see you. Hellhound, good to have you here. Nancy, good to have you here. Kathy Silva, good to have you here. Thank you guys. It's it it's an absolute pleasure to spend my mornings with you. And yeah, I've got some fun stuff planned for us today. Um let me pause that. Listening to Fleabag makes me want to shove two screwdrivers in my ears. Yeah. Yeah, right? Like I feel bad for Jeremy and George who have to like they have to watch them because they need to, they're gathering evidence. No one else needs to. And there are people out there who watch them just to record and make transcripts for Jeremy and George. That's perfectly fine. But there are these people who go in these groups and they make these posts like they're talking to them. And it's like, that is really unhealthy. Like, that is so unhealthy. It's one thing if, like, I've done like watch parties where I've streamed them and then, I'm interacting with people and like giving my opinion type thing. Like, but I'm doing that only because it annoys them. I'm not doing that for any type of entertainment. Um, Lips isn't crazy. She's psycho. Yeah, she is. She, Daddy's turned on by that. Yeah, she's crazy. She is. Yeah, she's a whole box of insanity. But yeah, it's funny because yeah, like when you're making all these posts and no one is responding to you and you keep doing it, like you're the one that's nuts. Hey Julie B, good to see you. Um I have not seen any of Julie's streams since before Christmas. I need to keep an eye open for Julie's streams again. Always a joy seeing Julie. And then so yeah, and the other thing is like if you're gonna do a watch party, just do one post. Like for all these people, just do one post, then everybody who is watching it, but all these people, they all want their stuff to be seen, so they all start new posts. It's crazy. It is crazy. And they see, oh no, I'm perfectly fine. She's the psycho ex-girlfriend that your mother warned you to stay away from. Yeah, she is. Oh yeah. Yeah. Did I see D spills the tea yesterday? I didn't. Um, I'll check it out. I'll check her out today. Um, I we were supposed to go to LA. We didn't. We did go to Palm Springs, and me and the little man, we went to Dave and Buster's, and we watched the NFL game. We watched. There were two of them yesterday. We watched the end of the first one, and we watched the other one. My son is a 49ers fan, so he was not happy, and I understand that. Like that was so disappointing. Um, but Seattle's a really tough team, really tough team. In fact, coming into the playoffs, they were my pick to go to the Super Bowl. I now think it's going to be the Bears and let's see. We'll see today how good the Texans are doing. The Bears are peaking right now. Like coming into the playoffs, Seattle was at a high, and they still are. But Chicago is now starting to peak as well. Um, that defense for Seattle is really tough. Denver, I thought the Bills were going to beat them, but they really choked. And so yeah, I think we'll see today. I think the winner of the Texans New England will be who wins the AFC as of this moment. Things can always change though. Sharon, great to see you. Welcome, welcome. But I do got more videos for you guys today. Oh, there is no lack of insanity, like none at all, and it makes for great television or radio, whatever, great streaming, I guess you'd say. So yeah, we'll watch.
You hear all the beeping? It's for me. Why? This right here. Texas plates. When you're in Minnesota with Texas plates, everybody thinks you're ice. I'm just trying to get some food. This is what I got to deal with.
People on the right should troll all these leftist protesters and just get out of state SUVs and just like drive around in groups and get all these protesters to follow you. The $1,000 donor for the bench that still has not appeared file IC3 police reports more who do. Maybe action will take place. So okay, so an IC3 complaint is an online harassment complaint. It's an online harassment complaint through the FBI. I don't know of I don't know if this this would be considered. Now, if they did donate $1,000 to the bench, and you know, as we all know, there is no bench. I would not be doing an IC3 complaint. No, what you would need to do is contact. He would need to contact his local county. Now, if it's someone from outside of the country, they would need to contact Interpol, and but they would, if they're in the United States, they would need to contact their local municipality or county and file a report for well, actually no, you'd go to the FBI. So it'd still be the FBI if it's interstate, if you're not in Florida. But if you're in Florida, you got to go to your county, file a police report. If it's interstate, so if you're not in Florida, then yeah, go to the FBI. That is wire fraud, is what that is. So, and it's embezzlement. So yeah, I'd be blasting Ice Ice Baby. Well, just know if you blast Ice Ice Baby, you got to think they're gonna probably mess up your vehicle. But if you're just driving around, you're just driving around. And that's what I would do. I would get a bunch of people with similar looking SUVs with out of state plates and just drive around, because they're gonna think you're ICE and start following you. And now you're just wasting their time and you're making it easier on ICE. So you are helping. The Fleabag is still swearing that the family asked her not to do anything about placing the memorial. Well, then the family, she should get a actual statement from the family. There you go. Or give the money back. Or She could donate the money to something that the family wants in lieu of a memorial. Because again, if not, it's embezzlement. She doesn't just get to keep the money. That's not the way it works. You got to give it back. You got to put it towards something in memoriam to the guy that died. If not, it is fraud. It's fraud and it's embezzlement. Sorry, guys. Let's see. No, I'm not going to get to that one yet. Yeah, this one I'll do. See, I have choices in what videos to watch now. Oh yeah, this one. She's already got the crazy eyes. Already, right off the bat, with insanity. What do you think this girl is gonna say? Imagine dating this girl. That's why I want you. Imagine that, and if you're a woman, imagine that your son is dating a girl like this, and we haven't even started this video. That's the mentality I want to put you in. All right, let's watch.
And for those of you celebrating the Supreme Court's ruling of what a woman is, what's going to happen when you...
They haven't ruled yet. Okay? They have not ruled yet. They are indicating which way they're going to go with their ruling, but there's no official ruling yet. Okay? And, oh yeah, she gets a little bit crazier too. Yeah, hold on.
What's going to happen when you, a cis woman, get stopped by police because they believe you're trans?
That case is about stopping trans women from being in women's sports and trans men from being in men's sports. It has nothing to do with law enforcement stopping you. Nothing at all. So already the crazy eyes. Now this girl reminds me of Lips. Lips is your future, honey. Granola. Lips is your future.
Because they believe you're trans. I'm not trans, officer. Here's my identification. Oh, I don't believe you. You look trans to me.
Good morning, Trin. She literally believes that this court case means law enforcement can stop you to ask if you're trans.
To me. So what can he do then? He can touch you. He can look at you. He can make you take your pants off to show him, to expose yourself. And if you don't, he can put you in jail. Who the fuck does that protect? Because it's certainly not women. And for those of you celebrating the Supreme Court's ruling of what a woman is.
These people are so freaking dumb.
Would you like to know the probability of her using it against you?
Oh my God. And I don't get these women. Why would you put this? Why would you post this? Like, it goes back to that adage of it's better to be thought of an idiot than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Like you haven't given any room for us to advocate in your favor.
I plead the fifth.
Hey, good morning, Larry. I had a nice discussion with Larry and Sansi yesterday. We're really looking forward to the cruise. That'll be fun. That'll be fun if we can make that like a yearly YouTuber thing. I would enjoy that. So yeah, according to this dummy, because of a Supreme Court decision that has not come yet, the Supreme Court has said that the police can stop you, question if you're trans or not, disrobe you, and arrest you. I can't make this shit up. Oh my God, these morons. Absolute morons. I'll come back to this one. Oh, this one's a good one. Well, pause. Pause. Pause.
Time for
On
a
the road.
limo.
It's the biker again. Good. Get your ass knocked out. Now I will say, with individual, they should be rendering 8. That's the only thing wrong about that. But yeah, the guy was on a road. It's a road. Going slow. The hiker feels very entitled. And yeah, attempted to hit the biker. The biker turned around, did hit the biker, and yeah, you fuck around, you find out. Why is the pause button not working? Well, either way, I'll show this. This is another one of these geniuses.
A flexible rate room with Lever organizers in Minneapolis are shutting down the hotels that are housing ICE by fully booking them out with people who are coordinated to all cancel their reservations together last minute, leaving the hotels with no rooms available for ICE and then last minute, actually no customers at all. They posted today that they're targeting these 2 hotels after the original target has already been booked out. And if you would like to participate, you can choose one of these target hotels and book a flexible rate room with free cancellation about 5 to 7 days from now. They say to set an alarm to make sure you remember to cancel right before your free cancellation option expires. And ideally, if you're able to cancel the reservation over the phone, you can say to the employee, I no longer want to stay at a Hilton hotel after the corporate office doubled down on housing ICE agents, but the company is made aware of why this is happening. Go ahead and screenshot these 2 hotels they're targeting. It's the Sunrise Movement Instagram account you can follow for updates. I just landed in Minneapolis. Tomorrow I'm going to visit some of the stores that have turned their businesses into mutual aid hubs, showing you how they
My thing is roboting. Okay. Let me refresh real quick. I think I'm having an internet issue. Okay, stand by. Okay, are we back? All right. Hopefully that fixes it. Yeah, hopefully that fixes it. And let me pull this back up. Because now it's allowing me to pause. Okay. So yeah, what they're doing is they are making all of these reservations now at these hotels in Minneapolis. And they are not they have no intention of staying at these hotels. So here's why this is a mistake. This is a mistake on multiple levels. First off, when you make a reservation, you have to give your credit card. Okay. And if you don't cancel, like it even says here, about you book 5 to 7 days out. Okay. But if you don't cancel within a certain time frame, you have to pay a fee. Like, go ahead, Ice Watch, and do this because it's going to cost you money. The hotel's going to get money. They're going to get money from you on an empty room, and that room is not going to be empty. Because here's the thing: hotels plan for this. They plan for this, and they do what's known as overbooking. They actually overbook hotels about 20% because there's always cancellations. Always cancellations. In fact, there's a higher chance of cancellations than there are people showing up looking for vacancy. There always is. So every hotel will tell you they overbook. So if you think you're going to deny an ICE agent a room, no, you're not. And that's the other thing. They have all of these hotels. The reason why there's a lot of Hilton is because Hilton has a contract with the government. And Hilton has to honor that contract with the government. In fact, when there was that It was the one that said they weren't taking in ICE agents based off the ownership. They lost their franchise. Like, they were told by Hilton, you will take down. It wasn't. I think it was a Hampton by Hilton, and they were told, no, you're going to take down all of your Hampton signage and all of your Hampton stuff. You have lost your franchise. So for that owner, congratulations, you just lost tons of money. And now, if you buy into another franchise, you have to completely rebrand, and you have to pay for that. And he's probably still obligated to pay his franchise fee, the owner. Airlines overbook as well. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So this whole plan that this idiot right here has, like, yeah, go ahead, make all your reservations, because you're not going to do anything. Like, this is a horrible, horrible plan. Like, you are stupid if this is your plan. Oh my God. They are doing the dumbest things. The dumbest things. Hold on, I'm going to pull something up here. Okay. To those of you guys watching on X who aren't giving any comments, welcome. I do want to say hello. I don't always say hello to you guys, and I need to. All right, here's another one. Oh my God. I told you guys, there's no lack. They're all over. Okay, this one here. Oh my God. Oh my God. We come from France. Astronauts to the moon. Okay, that's enough.
You know what the problem is with you dirty, nasty, ugly, racist MAGA fucks? Is you cannot hold a civilized
She seems so lovely, doesn't she?
fucking intellectual conversation about.
So does she think this is an intellectual conversation? Right? I was just watching there was a show I was watching about the elongated skulls.
Anything that's fucking real. You're so goddamn surface level and fucking superficial. All you know how to do is fucking spew your vile, hateful.
Would you let this woman watch your kid? Just curious. Would you let her watch your kid at all?
Racist, lying fucking rhetoric. And then when you do try to talk about something real and how Kamala would have been the way better fucking choice, you come at me with some Israel and a fucking war? Bitch,
She wanted the wine mom.
they're in a fucking war. The projection is fucking astounding. Especially after seeing everything going on right now. Peaceful protesters are being fucking pew-pewed and fucking ran the fuck over. Democratic lawmakers are getting...
Is she describing Venezuela? Because I remember that happening in Venezuela. And I'm not seeing... I did see an ICE agent ran over. I did see that.
Fucking pew-pewed and unalived and were fucking arrested. People are getting snatched off the street and put into fucking camps.
I want to go to camp. I think we need a summer camp for adults. Like, I think we should just take 2 weeks every summer, and we should go to a camp. Like, I could go to one year. I could go to space camp. Yeah. Maybe that's a camp for adult. Maybe one year I can go to fat camp. Oh my God.
And you don't give a fuck. You still sit there and defend your fucking decision. What the fuck is wrong with you? They enrage me so fucking much, and I cannot talk about anything fucking real.
So, okay. So what she just told on herself. Right? Right, Patriot Booger? We need fishing camp, right? We need adult summer camps. You know, you just you're looking at the kids, you're like, I gotta go to camp. So I'll see you guys. Oh my she could go to a wine mom camp where they just drink wine and get angry. But she's telling on herself here. She's talking about how she's so enraged she can't even think. Yeah, and that caused you to pick up your phone? Like, there is no substance here. None. She's not making any cogent points. She just has her emotions, and she needs to broadcast it to the world. That's all you're getting out of this woman.
With anyone in my fucking life. I've got the one side who does fucking believe in the same things I do, just la-di-da going about their fucking life as if shit isn't happening. As if at any moment, if your skin is a little bit too tan in the summertime, you could get snatched off the fucking street.
All the people I'm seeing getting snatched up are, or at least of the protesters, are all old white people. Just saying. That's all I'm seeing.
And then they make you feel like you're crazy for giving a fuck about things going on in the world. What the fuck? What kind of dystopian fucking
No, you're focusing on it way too much. Paying attention, that's fine. But obsessing over it? Maybe that's what Trump's plan for Greenland is.
reality am I in right now? Oh, this is why I come to the internet. I'm coming to the internet right now. I'm crashing the fuck out because of you stupid motherfucker.
She did the thing.
And the people in my life that were in the military that took a fucking oath to uphold the Constitution, and the way that you are fucking acting right now is fucking deplorable. Anyways, y'all stay fierce, stay
enough orders.
Focused, and stay fully motherfucking aware. Keep your head on a goddamn swivel. This is simply why it's just better to not fucking speak to you people, because this is what you do to my blood.
Lady, you need a therapist. You need, and judging by your blood pressure right here, you need medication. You absolutely, I can say that right here. You need, look how high your systolic is. Oh my God. This chick, she literally needs a doctor. Like, you need a doctor right now. You need to put away your phone. It's not helping you. Oh my God. Oh yeah, this one's a good one too. Oh, is this doing it again? Come on.
Wood, Sweets in Edina. As you know, there's... Hey, what's going on? So today I got a situation where I gotta deliver to Homewood, Sweets in Edina. As you know, there's a lot of dangerous ice over there, you know, slippery, so I won't be able to deliver at that hotel. So all their frozen, cooler, and dry products,
I hope this guy
they ain't getting their soda, unfortunately. But it's just in my conscience, you know, with everything going on.
I'm sure your job is going to be really...
So this is me about to cancel their order. So I think I'm gonna do this one. There we go. You know, fuck ice, bro. For real. I'm standing up for myself. Getting tired of all that.
I hope it was worth losing your job over. I hope it was worth losing your job over. Because, yeah, you're going to lose your job. Okay. I'm fixing this stuff. I'm having the issue again. So if I start roboting, let me know, guys. I've got no problem taking a quick pause and refreshing again. So this one, oh, and she's got one of those haircuts. You know what I'm talking about, guys. One of those haircuts. Well, don't worry about people. Yeah, right. You just live your life. Like, if you want to protest, you can protest, but like, stop crashing out on the internet. It's not helping.
Men who are on the MAGA side, I really want to say, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that we white women were so intimidating and scary. Have you seen all the scary bad
What kind of Subaru do you think she drives? I'm serious. What kind of Subaru?
things that we've been doing in Minneapolis, and all of us scary white women out there protesting our federal government and the way they're over
Her it's hard to see here. Her TikTok name is Books, Booze, and Bitching. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
stepping their boundaries. I really thought that you guys would be all for that kind of thing. I mean, you were all don't tread on me, and the government can't tell us to wear a mask and get immunizations, but
Patriot Booger, stand by. We're going to talk about that. Yeah, okay. So here she is complaining about ICE wearing masks, okay? And then she's one of these people. ICE is wearing masks to hide their identity, and then talks about when they made us all wear masks.
and the government can't tell us to wear a mask and get immunizations, but now you're all like, yeah, the government should tell women what they do with their bodies, and yeah, the federal government should go into states even if those states don't want them.
The federal government can go into any place within the within the confines of the United States. They can.
So confused. My poor little female brain doesn't know what to do. And my little weak self, I feel so scared. I just need some big, strong MAGA man to explain everything to me.
Oh my God. That's funny. That's fun. What's sad is you can see the drawing. She's got kids. Ugh. What are those kids going to turn out to be? Huh? What do you think? We'll be paying. We're probably already paying for those kids, to be honest.
Leaving the country to move somewhere else.
Oh yeah. Oh, this one is great. This one is amazing. Okay. I will give it up to this one. Normally, when liberals talk about leaving, they normally are going to predominantly white countries. This one went to a brown country. Okay. And yeah, liberal woman learns an important lesson about leaving the USA. Yeah.
If you're an American who is considering leaving the country to move somewhere else, make sure that the location you choose isn't based off of fear and lack mentality. I regret moving to Costa Rica. It's a beautiful country. I love the nature and wildlife, but moving to a third world country where I don't know the language, I don't have any connections.
Oh my God. How about that? Is that not amazing? Skipper or Flipper's laughing at you. Oh, Nancy, you know I do. You know I do. No.
No.
Third world country where I don't know the language, I don't have any connections, resources, or opportunities. That didn't make my life any easier by any means. I was just so scared of what's going on in America politically that I was in fight or flight. I was like, how am I gonna afford to survive? Like, how am I gonna find a place to live? Like, I was freaking out. And then I came here and made my life so much harder.
I'll tell you guys this. As someone who has lived in another culture, in another country, where English was a second language, you do not have the freedoms that you do in the US and most of the West. You don't have those freedoms. Costa Rica speak English. She's an idiot. There's a lot of people who do, but English is a second language. It is.
And now I'm trying to go back, and I just like wish I didn't leave in the first place. And it's so weird to like want to move to America right now with everything that's going on, but I just left so many privileges and resources behind. And
What? A white woman, a white liberal woman with privilege? What? Get out of here. I thought it was straight white males that had the privilege. What the hell?
Right to jail. Right to jail. Right away.
Are you really retarded?
I want them back. It sucks. But I kind of grew up in an interesting way. I was like the poorest person in the wealthiest rooms throughout most of my childhood.
Okay. The poorest person in the wealthiest rooms. Okay, so that means you were probably middle class. And middle class compared to almost everywhere in the world, you are in the upper tier. So she's in the upper tier in Costa Rica, and she is not happy at all. I don't know how they even get out of the country with Trump being such a dictator and all, right? Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of Americans who've moved to Costa Rica. Yes, there is. There's a very large community, but English is still a second language. You can get by. I would recommend trying to learn some Spanish before you go. Absolutely.
I was extremely wealthy till I was like age 6. I had this beautiful waterfront mansion with a private beach and pool, and then my parents got divorced and I ended up with a parent who didn't have money. So we were living out of like trailers and hotels and
again, still in the very upper echelons when compared to the rest of the world. Like all these people who are like, oh, capitalism are so bad. You realize that our poor people are fucking obese. Like they are so fat, it's unhealthy. Like that is the reality of capitalism, is you do so well that even when you're poor, you're out of shape.
lower income housing, but I was still in these really wealthy situations. Like I was in private school and cotillions and dance lessons, and
A cotillion? Like, you weren't poor. Okay. By a show of hands in here, if I want to first see 2 questions. Were you poor? And had you ever been in a cotillion? Like, oh my God, these people. They have zero self-realization. Zero self. Like, she's starting to get it because her reality is making her wise up. A lot of people move to Costa Rica and because of, there's no taxes. So this is a girl who would absolutely want us to pay more taxes, but yet she fled to a place with no taxes and less taxes.
I always thought that I was so poor because I was the poorest person that I knew. And all of my friends had like millionaire and billionaire parents. Now that I've traveled, I've seen like real poverty.
I grew up in South Toledo, which is, Toledo's a blue collar town. South Toledo is a blue collar area. And then, that was the first 11, 12 years of my life. And then we moved to a suburb that was still very blue collar. Like, I live very well right now. And a lot of it is because of the sacrifices my parents made. And I worked in a industry where for a large chunk of it, I was making below poverty level wages. So, like, when I hear someone like this, she is just so far detached from reality.
And I'm like, oh, I wasn't poor. But as a kid, I had these really luxurious vacations through my friends and family members where, like, my first introduction to Costa Rica, it was like when I was 17 years old. I came with my friend's family and we stayed at exclusive resorts. We were having lunch at the Four.
I never left the US. Never left the US until I was about 14 or 15. And when I did, we drove to Canada. That's how I grew up. She was taking international trips. Like, I'm in a position now where I can take my son on international trips. He's already been outside of the US. Uh, and I think that's a great opportunity. But I also hope and I try to, make him understand he has opportunities I didn't have. And he needs to be humble about those. Started working at 14. I'm 65 and still working. I started working, I think I was 14. Yeah. Started working at 14 and haven't stopped.
Seasons, and like same with my Hawaii experiences. My family friends took me and we stayed at the Grand Wailea and the Hyatt, all these really fancy luxury resorts, and we would explore the areas too, but living in Nanavale or Pahoa is very different than taking a vacation at the Grand Wailea or Four Seasons. So, my travels and moves, I've really realized how privileged
Oh my God, with this woman.
I've been. And there's a lot of things that like made me run away from LA and Orange County, some traumatic
Of course. Of course. Wow, I didn't see this part of it.
experiences and terrible people. But I left a lot of resources and great people behind, and I need to be in those environments again. I really miss luxury environments.
She is this is the people who come here. Like I'm in the largest county in the United States. My county is bigger than Rhode Island. We're also one of the poorest counties in California. This area is called literally described as economically devastated. Okay? Like, you go outside my house, it's poor people. Lots and lots of poor people. If you don't have there's only a few industries here where you can live above 90% of the people here. I work, I do my company on the base. So if you do any work with the base, you're going to be above most of the people here. But people like her come out here every weekend. And here's one thing that I find hilarious. They have no clue how these locals take advantage of them. Like, literally, there are people here who go to estate sales down in Palm Springs. And, someone will die and they'll get all this nice furniture and nice stuff. They bring it up here and they go into Joshua Tree and then they sell it all as vintage. And they probably got it donated, or they paid, for like a pair of jeans. They probably paid, like $2 or $3 for those pair of jeans. Do you know what they sell those jeans for? Those vintage jeans? Like $80. And this is the person like buying it. I get people that I know from LA who come out here and they're like, "Isn't this amazing?" And I'm like, "You're out of your fucking mind." Like, these people are literally screwing you over and you are just happy about it. Started working as a child doing farm chores, still working at 63. Yeah. A lot of my friends growing up were farmers. I got to high school and a lot of farmers sent their kids, because I went to a private high school. And yeah, I had the choice. I was very fortunate to have the choice, public school or private school. And my parents made sacrifices for me to go to that private school. And my parents gave me the option. They were like, "We can pay for you to go to this high school, or we will pay for you to go to a state college." And I chose the high school. I paid my way through college myself. It was interesting because, like, when I was in college, my mom was like, "Hey, what are your grades?" And I was like, we're not talking about my grades." And she was like, "No, I want to see what your grades are." I was like, I need $3,500 because I believe that was what a semester was. I was like, pay me $3,500 and I'll show them to you. But I'm not going to show you my grades because I'm paying for them. Like, you wanted me to pay for my college? Like, we had that deal. I'm paying for my college. It's my responsibility. And I was very cognizant of that. So yeah, with my parents, I was like, no, I'm not telling you my grades. I'm accountable to myself. So yeah, that idiot. That's another good ice. Okay, let me refresh. There we go. Detained. ICE detained Minnesotan for following agents. Is it legal?
Warned that you're continuing to follow us and you're breaking a lot of.
Oh, no. Hell no. Nope.
We warned you, sir.
Nope.
Ryan Eklund says he didn't go seeking out ICE, but when he saw them circling a grocery store parking lot in Woodbury, he started following, which eventually caught their attention.
How you doing?
Good, and you?
Doing just fine, thanks. What?
So they're not showing the whole video, and that's fine. This is from the news, but yeah, he's following them, which does rise to a level of suspicion. And as I've told everyone, ICE, when you're in Minnesota, you're within 100 miles of the border. So ICE can detain you, if nothing else, to determine your citizenship.
What can I do for you?
Eklund followed out onto the streets of Woodbury as ICE agents led him to his own somewhat private neighborhood and past his own home.
Must have run my plate because they drove into my neighborhood and into my cul-de-sac where I live.
Duh.
There's no circumstance where they would have rolled through there without knowing that.
He stayed behind them until they stopped him.
Just fine. What can I do for you?
Okay. Normally, you can't follow people. You can government workers if you're observing them in the course of their duties. So, but if you were to try to follow me, for instance, that would be considered harassment. Just FYI, so everyone understands. You can follow government in the course of their duties. Regular citizens, you cannot. But when you follow government, you are raising suspicion. Just FYI.
One warning for what?
You will not be following us anymore, or you will be arrested.
I can follow you wherever I
You will
want.
be arrested.
A little while later, they followed through on that threat.
You've been warned that you're continuing to follow us and you're breaking a lot of.
Oh, no. Hell no. Nope.
We warned you, sir.
Nope. One of those ICE agents went into the back seat, gave me a chokehold around the driver's headrest.
Because they can order you out of the vehicle. They can.
Unbuckled my seatbelt from behind me in my car.
You think?
And those 5 agents pulled me to the street, put me in cuffs, and put me in an unmarked van. And
ICE agents technically never arrested Eklund. They did cause several injuries, including a black eye and other marks on his face, and they held him at a detention facility for more than 9 hours. And the Department of Homeland Security did argue in court in Minnesota today that following them is illegal. The judge has not ruled on that because
I think the judge is going to say that no, they can follow them.
constitutional scholars say judges have consistently ruled that following them is legal. A judge last week ruled that the ICE policy that was in place at least last June that said it was an unlawful form of civil unrest to record them. Well, that was an unconstitutional policy. Now, I reached out to ICE to ask about the incident that happened right here and about their policies, but so far they have not gotten back to us.
You've been warned that you can.
And this is true. And that's, if you're going to do, like this guy, I will say this guy was being peaceful. He was being peaceful. And this is why I'm happy about this. Like, people are like, you're all happy about these people are getting killed. This is why I'm happy, because with federal agents, okay, we don't have the case law that we do for your state and local. And it's because most people don't have standing to challenge it. This guy has standing to challenge it because he followed them. They detained him. They didn't arrest him. And now we're going to get some case law on these instances. So we're going to get a lot more definition of where that line is going to be. And that is why ultimately this is a good thing. This is why conflict is good, because conflict brings about solutions. You have to get your local police to report scams and fraud to International Crime Police. You cannot do it as an individual. Yep, that is correct, Sharon.
Follow us, and you're breaking a lot of.
So yeah, I believe, yes, you can follow them peacefully. You can shout things at them. You cannot interfere with them. Oh yeah. Oh, this one. Let's do this one. This one you can already tell. You can already tell. This is, let me get it good still here. Yeah, this is, I'll tell you right now, guys, Skipper is turned on. I'm turned on. Grippy socks, grippy box. If anyone can get me her number, oh my God, like the metal in her face. Oh, septum ring theory is in neck tattoos, and then the crazy hairdo and the short hair. Like we got them all. NWA shirt.
The Germans are telling us from experience to run.
You're listening to the Germans?
Run. Irish people are making folk songs about this. NATO has completely turned their backs on the US. Canada, England, Switzerland, and Sweden have opened up their borders for United States refugees. And South American countries are opening theirs for immigrants and indigenous people who are being removed from their homes. Asia has blocked their borders completely from America. So the entire world can see what kind of danger we're in, and MAGA just continues to say, "Thank you, Daddy Trump."
Like nothing of substance. Like, oh, this is what all these other people are saying. Okay. But at no point did she talk about any like facts or anything. But you know she's down. She's down for like whatever you want to do. Do you think she cuts herself? Oh, it's another. Oh, I gotta refresh again. Sorry, guys. There we go. There we are.
I think he's being kind of aggressive, actually.
She!
You can leave.
Get the fuck out of my face!
Okay, turn that on. I think the problem arises when we have females that don't want to play sports against males, and after their objection, the males are still put on the team anyway.
We're not men. We're not males.
But you guys separate sex and gender, don't you?
Yes, of course.
So then you'd have to acknowledge that you're male. And
No,
then
I will never acknowledge that. Never put those words in my mouth.
male. Why?
Never.
There's a difference between sex and gender. Right there. Right there. Right, Greg? By the way, welcome, Greg. I didn't welcome you.
There are no chicks with tits, Johnny. Only guys with tits.
Put it in my mouth.
I'm not putting it. I'm putting it in my mouth.
Take it out.
Just remember.
I am not male.
Yeah, you're being
I am not. I don't give a
and being
fuck.
baited.
I am not male. I am a woman.
What? Can I ask you what makes you a woman?
My mind. Even implying that I'm male is an insult, and it spits in my face and that of every other trans person in this place.
So I would argue that I think women would find it insulting that male people can say that they're women by flipping their ding dong off and getting facial surgery. I think you're being very rude.
Yeah,
I think I'm being very kind. I think he's being kind of aggressive, actually.
She!
You can leave.
Get the
Right? He's not acting very ladylike.
fuck out of my face.
Okay, turn that off.
Leave.
Have a good time.
Piss off.
Princess looks more like a prince to me.
Oh, so much fun. So much fun. Oh yeah, this one. Oh yeah. Again, who would marry this? Like, seriously. Who would marry this? This is a real life Nebraska senator. Let's see what she has to say.
Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people.
I'm tired, boss.
We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people.
Does the chanting ever work for them? Does it ever work?
We love trans people. You matter. You matter. And I am fighting for you.
I, as a white male, matter? All right.
And I will not stop. I will not stop today. I will not stop tomorrow. You are loved. You matter. You belong here.
Their songs are so annoying.
I saw the sign, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign.
Oh my god. Why do all these trans women, like, they're all men who just choose to live as ugly women. Just, yeah. Michael Federigos would smash. Lips does, like, okay, when you get all that work done and you wear all that makeup, you know, yeah, you start looking like the trans women, because that's the thing. All those trans women, they need that makeup to look feminine. They need it. You know, they got to do the shading and, you know, make their cheekbones be less prominent, get rid of that Adam's apple.
If you're offended by minorities talking about their lived experiences, you're the problem.
Can you shoehorn in any more lyrics into that? Like, okay, if you're gonna do a parody song, there's a science to it. Like, not everybody is Weird Al Yankovic.
Problem. If you're offended by women saying they're afraid of men, you're the problem. If you're immediately reprimanding instead of listening and understanding, if you're offended by people's lived experiences, you're the problem. Oh!
Has that convinced anybody? Any of you guys? Oh my god. Like, imagine this woman is telling you that you're the problem. Like, again, just like that other one, the face of privilege. She is so privileged. Wearing your protective tutu. Hey guys, I'm gonna go get me some more coffee real quick. Just real quick. I'll turn the song on so you guys have something to watch. But yeah, so if you gotta pee or something, I'm gonna take 30 seconds and go get coffee.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakening at her own steady pace.
Okay, I am back. Right? I'm proud to be the problem. Like, oh my god. Some of these women. Oh, yeah, another crash out. Oh, let's look. You know who she looks like to me? The comedian Whitney Cummings. She's got the crazy eyes. Always with the crazy eyes. All right.
Y'all, they're fucking scared. They're fucking scared. Do not let up, okay? And they're passing around internal documents right now with DHS that are telling ICE agents to ask if they know anyone who wants to volunteer, because they can't get enough people who want to go out in the field. Because
Yeah, that's not how that works. The government always asks for volunteers before they tell. They always do.
they're too fucking scared. They were giving these people like $30,000 signing bonuses.
Yeah, Yeah, they do that. They do that all. They did that with the DOD earlier this year. They came around the DOD and they asked the federal employees, not the military, federal employees, do you want to go work on the border with Customs and Border Protection? We will pay you like $20,000 more. You'll get a bonus. And I knew people from this base who did it because they're like, yeah, you can send me to Arizona for a couple months, give me extra money. And you have to realize that is cheaper for the government than hiring more agents, because you're just taking someone, they're going to leave their job for a couple months and you're going to pay them extra money. But now you don't have the residual costs, because if you hire extra agents, now you have to pay them retirement, and you have to pay them all these benefits, health benefits and stuff. Like, whereas Customs and Border Protection, you're moving someone from over here temporarily to over here. You're just moving around your internal resources. Of course they're doing that.
And now they're asking for volunteers. Yeah.
They're asking for volunteers, people. That's immediately what you do when you're scared.
Don't take your fucking boot off their fucking neck. These bitches, these scared ass little bitches, they're fucking scared. They don't want to be out there in the streets with us. We're dangerous.
Is that a threat? Was the end of that a threat? You're dangerous. Again, another one of these lefties talking tough. Like, they always talk tough. It's like, and we'll get to a man talking tough. We'll get to that. I got one for that too. Oh, this one. Okay. This one here, this is I love this one. This one is this is a roller coaster. This is a Kick streamer, okay? The guy's on Kick, he's driving around LA. This is in LA. Okay?
Are you law enforcement? Are you law enforcement?
No, why?
Are you law enforcement?
No, why?
Are you law enforcement?
How many times is she going to ask and get the same answer? Like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
Bro, is this a simulation? Oh, is this like one of those ice things or something?
Cool, thank you. Good to know. Are you law enforcement? I'm just gonna grab.
Another privileged white woman.
Are you law?
Like, she's got her nails done. She's got nice clothes on.
Enforcement?
Bro, is this a simulation? Oh, is this like one of those ice things or something?
Cool, thank you. Good to know. Are you law enforcement?
So this is from Connor. So if you want to follow him on kick.com/Connor, and he does a very good job branding himself.
I'm just gonna grab your.
One of his fans is Eagle Fart. I just noticed that. Hopefully Eagle Fart sees this and subscribes to the show.
Your car here.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it looks like you're law enforcement.
Yeah.
Just gonna make sure.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna see. He does not look like
it's one of those people, dude. Bro, she's still saying it. How'd you know, dude?
Hi, do you have your flashers on?
How'd you know I was law enforcement? What gave it away?
Your blue lights were flashing, friend.
Oh, no way, dude. Look at her vlogging away. Look at her. She thinks she's onto something. Look at her. Oh my God. Look at her. She thinks she's onto something. Look at her. My blue lights were flashing, by the way. Let's see my blue lights. with a fucking mannequin in the front seat. That is hilarious.
That's how ICE operates. He's got the LED.
That's hilarious.
I like this guy.
You're going on Facebook?
I'm not.
They think you're ICE?
If I was.
Bro, that's hilarious, bro. See, sometimes the content just comes to you, bro. Oh, there she is. There she is. There she is.
Nice part of LA.
There she is. Oh, she's walking away. How retarded do you feel right now?
I'm gonna guess this is like Huntington Beach. That's what it feels like.
Are you even allowed to say that word?
Are you allowed to
You just said that word. You just said the R word. That's not going to sound good on your Facebook post. By the way, there is a mannequin in the front seat. I'm live on kick.com/Connor. I'm not a cop, retard. So yeah, give me promo. Kick.com/Connor. 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 How retarded do you look and feel right now that I'm not a cop?
Mocking them is 100% how you operate. 100%.
Kick.com/Connor, retard. For the fact that she said I saw your blue lights when they're when they're yellow flashing is hilarious. And feel right now that I'm not a cop. Kick.com/Connor, retard. For the fact that she said I saw your blue lights when they're
Lexington and Virgil.
when they're yellow flashing is hilarious. She's still there just recording. Look at her.
1 Venice Boulevard said the owner of the property wants to cancel the call. The person on site is a termite guy, and he's allowed to be there, and that it's a false alarm.
Hey, since you don't know your colors, I'm gonna put my lights on again for you. I want you to see if you see any blue. You see any blue or not?
Are you the guy that was like calling me the R word?
You can't do that now. You already said it. I got it clipped. Kick.com/Connor. If you want to see her say the hard R. I got it clipped.
What's your plan here, friend?
I got it clipped.
What's your plan?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like, so are you just like observing with your dummy in the car?
Yeah, so I go around.
So like, what's your plan? Like, are you anti-ICE? Are you pro?
I go around and follow the cops just like you're doing, and you came up to me.
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay, I was wrong. This is not Huntington Beach. This is like Hollywood. This is up near the Griffith Observatory. So this is a nice area, a very rich area of Los Angeles.
Follow the cops, baby. I'm just like observing as a pedestrian. So you're you're trailing them, honey.
Yeah, so I follow and see what they're doing.
Oh, you follow them, so they're doing, and then are you like, oh, these are cool guys?
What do you mean these are cool guys? I film what they do.
Just as an observant.
Yeah.
This is the left eating their own. Without knowing anything about Connor, other than he's a kick streamer in Los Angeles, he probably leans left. But they're harassing each other. The left is harassing everyone because of how they look, which is so ironic.
Observant, yeah.
No slant.
Huh?
No slant.
What does that mean?
Well, you want to say you have no slant, you're an observer, but you're trying to create jeopardy and to agitate people into saying the R word, and the R word is
okay, but who came up to who first?
The R word is like, oh, I didn't come up
who
to
came
you
up?
all, baby.
Oh, you didn't come up to me. You didn't knock on my window.
First time I came up to you.
You didn't knock on my window. Wait. You didn't come up to my window and knock?
You were in the path, my darling.
I was in the path. I was on the side of the road.
Oh yeah.
She's got her little badge. That's pride.
In the path of me just trying to like take a little. Oh, what's it? You're following those cops? I just saw you following those cops.
You can't spit it out because you know you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You're look at Miss Evans. You doing it?
Oh, look at you trying to get likes.
I mean, do you see this? I mean, you can't see it, but if you want to see yourself looking retarded, go to retard. Yeah, go to kick.com/Connor, and you can see yourself.
Such a buck. You make such a buck for being such a cuck. A buck for a cuck.
Yeah, absolutely mismatch. She's into him. This is the guy she normally goes after, and she
a buck for a cuck. What a cool dude. What an awesome dude. Look at you making change in the world. Look at you contributing to the positivity of life.
She edited this video and put it up like she was some type of hero. She took out everything he said and just put up what she said.
Fucking buck for a cuck. What a cool guy, guys. Really, this is the guy that you should be looking at right now. What a cool dude. What a cool guy. Let's get his license plate. What a cool guy.
License plate for public.
Wow. What
Yeah,
a cool
He's got. Is this a Tesla?
Man, this should be your role model, little boys. This little man who lives in his mother's basement and plays video games and cosplays as somebody who goes out.
I actually open Pokemon cards. I don't play video games anymore.
What a cuck for a buck. Cool story, bro. Lame as fuck.
The left feature zone.
Thanks for the content.
Cuck for a buck.
Thanks for the content. So this was at 09. This was at 12:09 on the dot is when it started. So she walked up on it. She gets her phone out of her purse. This is the back.
This looks like he's driving a Tesla. What ICE agents are in a Tesla?
This is the back of my car.
These are not
12:09. Gets her phone out of her purse. Starts recording my license plate. Gets a better shot of my license plate. And then here she comes. You'll see it'll be on the right-hand side. Here she comes. Walks up. And right.
Yeah, this is a Tesla.
Pillar. I didn't even see her yet. Again, I have not even seen her yet. And look at her. I have not even seen her. And then here she goes. I don't see her yet. And here we go. Here she knocks on my door. Look at this. She's in a stance. Look at her.
Oh my God. This one was nuts. They're all fucking insane. Oh yeah, this one. Oh, hold on. This one is of a fight, and it was posted talking about how the cops in Minneapolis are just now nowhere to be seen. They have been told, go away.
That's all they ask you. He's one of us. Okay. He's one of us. Okay, good. You all right, dude? You all right?
So they're just attacking people for what they look like. The anti-ICE people just
He's one of us. How do we know? How we know? I was with him earlier. Why you get ran out earlier? I don't know, but he's one of us. I'm with them.
It is a straight up mob mentality.
Trust me. Wonderful people know that. He's been with us the whole time. You touched us, bro. You good? You all right, man? Hey, move back. Move back. All right? Move back right now.
Back off.
Yeah, save your Nazi. Put him in your Nazi van. Go get him some help. He needs a little bit of fucking mental health there. Don't he? So you gonna look me in the eye when you spray me? You gonna look me in the eye when you spray me?
So yeah, the ICE rolls up to render some aid to a citizen who's hurt. Oh yeah. I don't know why these did this. Oh, doesn't exist. Okay. Well, here's another one, folks. That one that I couldn't get, that was an actual left pundit who was telling people to resist, saying not be violent but resist. And it's a shame that it was taken down.
So I have a little question for the Don't Tread on Me, the 2A, the MAGA crowd. I would like for any of you, if possible, to explain to me how you protect your Second Amendment when you don't have a Fourth Amendment.
Well, in Minnesota, you need a carry permit. You need a carry permit, which is completely and totally bullshit because, again, as you're pointing out, we don't it's a violation of our Fourth Amendment rights because I should be, just like the freedom of speech, I should be able to have weapons. But in Minnesota, they require a permit. And there has been no warrant issued against me. So, yeah. But sadly, a lot of these things need to be challenged in court. And it takes a long time for them to be challenged in court. And there's a lot of people like this woman who get in the way.
You don't have a Fourth Amendment. for the whole week we've been watching our president and the DHS bitch from fucking hell tell us that it is now a comply or die state.
They didn't say that, but you do, if you're in Minneapolis, you are within the border zone. They do have probable cause to detain you for purposes of determining your citizenship. The moment you determine your citizenship, they have to let you go unless if they find some other reason to hold you.
And you are expected to have your papers. Now that we don't have a Fourth Amendment, I'm just wondering, what are you guys going to do? Like, you made 2A your entire personality, and most of you vote based on that, and you just fucked yourself.
Did we? Because I'm all about people being able to challenge this. I am all about what's happening in Minnesota. Good. Because you know what? We're going to finally start drawing some lines on things. And it started with January 6th. And you guys started this. Y'all started this.
If we don't have a Fourth Amendment, you don't have a way to protect your 2A. And I would challenge you to go ahead and Google and ask, what does the Fourth Amendment do for you to be protected in your Second Amendment? And what does the Fourth Amendment do to protect your home? I would love for you to take the time to understand.
I guarantee you she could not tell me what the Castle Doctrine is. Guarantee you. Just based off what she's saying.
And what the fuck you're cheering on in the streets while ICE is surrounding cars and shooting people in the face without any Fourth Amendment being used.
While ICE can stop and detain you on the road, they cannot force themselves into your home without a warrant. So when you see ICE going into these homes and taking people, they have a warrant.
I'd like you to understand what you're cheering on in the future, because all of this shit comes back. The pendulum will always swing both ways. It will come back. You'll be next. It's not a matter of if, it's when. You really need to take the time to understand
the right January 6th. When January 6th was happening, I was talking to my business partner. We were laughing about it. And he's like, if you were there, would you be going inside? I said, fuck no. Because I recognize you can stand on the steps in a public forum. You can't go inside. The problem is, all those people who went inside on January 6th, they should have been charged with trespassing and vandalism. But that's not what they did. The federal prosecutors took it further and then misused federal laws. Had they not done that, I would have no problem with what happened on January 6th. None whatsoever. Like, okay, yeah, they went in and they were vandalizing and committing trespass. Arrest them, cite them, and be done with it. But that's not what the left did.
what the fuck you're doing to our country. And at what expense? Cheering on the death of an American? I mean, you fucking lost yourselves. And I see it in the bots, that's fine. They don't even fucking live in our country. Of course they want us to fucking hate each other. But to the point where we've dehumanized and we're celebrating the death of an...
Stop with the dehumanization. Just stop.
And we're celebrating the death of any American is insane. But I really do challenge you to...
Like Charlie Kirk? Like you all did with Charlie Kirk? Like that?
Take the time to look up what losing your Fourth Amendment rights does to you. Because you...
I don't think she can explain what the Fourth Amendment is. I don't think she can really talk about what has been lost, what's not. Okay, this is one. This is something that has changed. Yeah. You should take a picture of your driver's license and birth certificate. Keep it on your cell. Yep.
Should scare the hell out of you. The Trump administration has quietly ordered U.S. airports to hand over the name of every single passenger to ICE. Not suspects, not people with warrants, everyone.
Okay. And the Supreme Court has already ruled that flying is a privilege. It's not a right. It's a privilege. That is why the TSA can tell you, no, you're not coming through. That is why an airline can say, you are not flying today. It is a privilege. It is not a right.
The TSA is now feeding ICE passenger lists multiple times a week, and ICE is cross-checking those names against deportation databases.
So when you take a train or when you take a bus, you don't have to give your name because ground transportation is considered a right.
Meaning if you fly, your name is scanned. If ICE thinks you might be deportable, the airport becomes the trap. This started in March. No public announcement, no vote, no warning. And they're already using it. A 19-year-old freshman was arrested at Boston Logan Airport and deported to Honduras. She was brought to the U.S. when she was 7.
So she was illegal. She was illegal and deported. Hello? We've been telling you guys for years. That was what we were gonna deport people here illegally.
She didn't know she was deportable. Her family didn't know. She found out at the airport.
How would you not know you were deportable? How would you not, like, if you're here illegally, you're deportable. They could, if you're here illegally, they can detain you and immediately take you in front of an immigration judge.
Another woman was arrested in Salt Lake City the exact same way. This isn't about terrorists. This isn't about violent crime. This is mass surveillance of travelers repurposed for immigration enforcement. And here's the part that should really get you. TSA was...
I want to rewind.
Crime. This is mass surveillance of
We never said it was about violent crime. It is about violation of federal law.
Travelers repurposed for immigration enforcement. And here's the part that should really get you. TSA was never supposed to be involved in immigration enforcement. Ever. That line just disappeared. DHS
What the hell do you think the no-fly list is, you moron?
says this is about stopping undocumented people from flying unless it's out of the country. It should scare the hell out of you.
Duh. Yeah. Nope. Okay. All right. So I did promise you that we would talk about a couple of these things. Oh, I'll get to this one first. Okay. Another one of these. Crazy eyes, short hair.
Yes! Demoralizing ICE by telling them that you're gonna sleep with their girlfriends is historical. It's called pulling an Axis Sally.
Okay, let's watch.
Axis Sally was this radio personality during World War II who tried to demoralize the enemy by saying things over her broadcast like,
Well, you've been away from home for so long, your girlfriend will probably have forgotten about you by now.
well, what wife would want you after you come back all mutilated and unable to please her? It was all Nazi propaganda, but the Allies hated her. She was known as the bitch of Berlin. Now, I'm not saying you should yell things at ICE the way that Axis Sally did during World War II. I'm just saying that on the one hand, you have First Amendment rights, and on the other hand, you have ICE who shoots unarmed people in the face and calls them...
Can we talk about her hobbit ears? Okay. I really don't. I see what she's doing. It's perfectly legal. She's fine to do it. I don't think it's going to be the winner she thinks it is. She has got a right to do it, though, so go right ahead. But can we talk about these ears?
fucking bitch as they bleed out. So let's all think about pulling
As they bleed out, is that a threat?
an Axis Sally and telling ICE we're gonna fuck their girlfriends.
I am not worried about this taking my girlfriend. Can I just say that? I'm not worried. Like, if you want, if this wants to sleep with my girlfriend, here's hey, best of luck to you, bro. Like, you're not bothering me. Shoot your shot. Oh yeah. Oh, septum ring theory. Like, what did she do to her nose? Why does her nose look like a strawberry, like a cartoon strawberry?
So I think it's absolutely insane that when I moved to Michigan, I was able to find a job within 2 weeks. And then once that job didn't work out, I was able to find another job within another 2 weeks.
You know that job didn't work out. Like, you didn't have to tell me. We knew.
And I had plenty of interviews, so many interviews in
We know.
Michigan. And then I come back to Idaho, and I've been back since April, and I have been applying
Is this isn't this from Silence of the Lambs, the moth? I just noticed it. I'm always looking for Silence of the Lambs references, just FYI, people.
pretty consistently this whole time. And, you know, I'll get emails or texts saying, hey, let's schedule an interview. We want to
I'm not
move forward with meeting you and blah, 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 whatever. And then I get back to them and it's just nothing. I'm just ghosted completely. And it's crazy because I don't know if the whole fake job listing thing is a problem here. It kind of seems like it might be, because I've heard other
everyone else is the problem but you.
people in this area
Zero self-awareness.
have issues finding jobs as well. I don't know. It's just really infuriating because I want to work. I want to be able to have that freedom again, and I just can't find anything. I mean, I'm probably going to get a job, but it's only because I have a connection, and that also pisses me off because it has nothing to do with my skills, my experience, not.
Yeah, I doubt you have any skills, and your experience is probably very low level customer service. The jobs people really don't like.
Thing. I have management experience. That doesn't seem to matter here. It's a lot.
Would you want this to be your manager? Do you think she's going to make good management decisions? To this young woman, here's what I would say. If you want to do this to yourself, start your own business. You want freedom? Start your own business. You're going to work your ass off, but start your own business. Be your own boss. Don't let anyone tell you what to do. And you can sell crystal dildos on the internet looking like a freak. No one's going to care. Do that. But don't act like everyone else owes you everything, because we don't owe you a damn thing. Now, this one is, I don't know if this one's fake. But this is about men acting entitled. And here's why I say I don't know if this one's fake. I don't know if she legitimately started recording because of his behavior, or if she if this was all set up. Because some of the things he says, I'm like, what dude is saying this? But you'll see.
I'm an alpha male. You're coming home with me.
This is really good.
Wow, you're eating really fast.
What?
Yeah, no offense, but
I don't know of one guy that cares about on a first date how fast a woman eats. I don't.
It's a little rude.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I'm serious.
What's the big deal about me eating fast?
I don't know. It seems like you've never seen food before. I mean, I'm already done mine, but you're still eating fast.
At this point, I was like, this is when I started thinking, is this fake? I don't know.
How is that? In what world do you think that's okay to say to someone?
I don't know, but I'm very forward, and I often call women out for their insecurities because it makes me feel better about myself.
This is really weird. I don't know of a guy that does this. Any guy that would do this needs mocked. So if this is real, this guy absolutely needs mocked.
Clearly.
So are you coming home with me?
No.
Come on, I was honest with you. I was straightforward. All of the forums online said if I'm demanding and I'm straightforward and I demoralize you a little bit, you'll come home with me.
This is why I think it's fake. Like, no guy that I know would ever be like, "Oh, this is what the internet told me." Like, it seems a bit weird.
No.
You're kidding.
No.
All right, then we gotta split the check. I'm an alpha male. You're coming home with me.
Nothing says alpha male like telling people how alpha male you are. The lion doesn't tell the rest of the jungle that it's a lion. Hey, bestie, good to see you.
No, I am not going anywhere with you. I'm leaving.
Like, a part of me thinks this is fake, that this was all set up because it's just too, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, I don't know of a guy that would say these things. And any guy that says these things, I'm like, could I see a woman writing this? Like, you ever see how, like, there's forums out there about women who talk about guys who write romance novels and they like completely don't understand how women think and they get mocked for it. This is like, this to me seems like how a woman would think a man would say things. So why does that dude's voice sound like you? Okay, I guess we're not best friends anymore. Oh, Georgie woke up and she chose violence. Okay, let's do this. Should I pull back the Hobbit video? Georgie wasn't here for the one before this. A part of this, like, if this is real, this guy is a fucking loser. Okay, but it seems like it's not real to me. Normally I can spot the fakes. This one, it's making me a little bit uneasy, but I'm not saying this is fake or real. Because what guy? I have seen guys self-describe themselves as an alpha male. If you're doing that, you are not alpha male. You're not. If you are describing yourself as an alpha male, you are not an alpha male. But saying all the internet forums say, if I do these things to you, you'll go home and sleep with me. Like, huh? Oh, we know quite a few beta males. They were the ones that my sister was dating. You know, and some women will go after broken dudes. Some women do that. And it's normally a mental health issue. I had a friend who was constantly chasing the same type of guy. Bearded gym bros, and then would get very upset at how they would act on things. And several of them were Marines. And the one day she was like, why are these guys like, she's like, you treat women a certain way. She's like, now we'll never, we were roommates and like, we'll never do anything together. We're just too different. But she was like, you don't think the way that these guys are. And I'm having all these problems. I was like, you're chasing the same man. And I went through like the last 3-4 guys she dated. I'm like, almost all these guys are the exact same guy. And I was like, you need to find a guy. And I explained the guy that she needed to find, which she actually did find and married. I was like, yeah, you're looking for guys in this, but you need to just shift to this. I say fake, she isn't mad. If this were real, she'd be raging. Actually, she's not the problem in this video. Like, I think her reactions, if this is real, I think her reactions are genuine. If she's an actor, she's a pretty good actor. Everything about this being fake is based off of him. Like it's not so much what's happening, because I've seen, like I said, I've seen dudes out self-describe themselves as alpha males. and they're not. But what I do like, it's just the dialogue in this. It feels scripted, and it feels like a script that a woman like this would absolutely write. That's why I think it's got the chance to be fake. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying is her date destiny? Ooh, that's a good question. Here, let's
And I often call women out for their insecurities because it makes me feel better about myself.
Clearly.
So are you coming home with me?
No.
Come on, I was honest with you. I was straightforward. All of the forums online said if I'm demanding and I'm straightforward and I demoralize you a little bit, you'll come home with me.
No.
I would never listen to an internet forum. Oh my God. That is funny. And that's all I got for you guys today. We went through a lot of stuff. It's been fun. These ICE things, they're nuts. They're absolutely nuts. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this. I thank you so much for being here. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awaking at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.